Good morning, good morning, good morning. And let me say Happy New
Happy
Year.
New
We
Year,
want to welcome
everybody.
you to Breakfast with the Greens. As always, we're your hosts. I'm James Greene.
And I'm Cynthia Greene, and we are founders of Marriage Built to Last, and we are
America's favorite couple. So this is the new year. We're starting out fresh. We're starting out new. We're going someplace this year. This year, like we said, we're going to level up. We're going to take it to another level. So before we get started, we just ask you to share this out. All you have to do is go to the bottom of the screen and hit the share button. That's all you have to do. You hit the share button and share it out to your friends. Share it out to your family, because we're going to be talking about some things on where you're going this year to help you move forward. Because like I always say, if you're not going anywhere, then what are you doing? You're staying still. You're not moving. We should always be growing. We should always be evolving. We should always be moving. So go to the bottom of the screen and hit the share button. What else you could do is start a watch party. Because, people are nosy, let's be honest. They always want to know what you're watching, what you're looking at on TV. You could be looking at a program and say, man, I saw this program. It was awesome. Next thing you know, they're looking at the program. Then you're conversating, talking about that program that you're both looking at on TV. So why not do that about relationships? Why not do that about where you're going this year? Why not do that about leveling up, going to the next level? All right? Again, go to the bottom of the screen, hit the share button, or start a watch party.
Woo! Yes, guys, Happy New Year. First of all, while we're opening up, please share in the feed what you did for New Year's Eve. Like, I want to know, how did people bring in the new year, since they told us all to stay home, right? So did you stay home? Did you go to a party? Did you make your own party? Right. Like, what did you do for New Year's?
Were you with your family? Was it just an intimate family setting?
Were you by yourself?
Did you go to sleep? Did you just say, you know what, I'm going to sleep?
Did you open your door and let 2020 Google germy germs out and bring in the fresh 2021? Like, that's what I did. I opened up the door and I was like, get out COVID, get out 2020 germs and craziness and worldly stuff. Get out. And I'm bringing in the new. But you guys, I had a good time New Year's Eve. I mean, yeah, we were chilling on the couch, but we were going back and forth from watching the Dick Clark New Year's Eve show to the Fox's New Year's Eve show. Then we watched our church's New Year's Eve show, and our pastor brought in a great word about level up. Mm-hmm. And then we popped some bottles. Okay, we drink non-alcoholic, but we popped a couple of bottles of some non-alcoholic wine. It was so good, y'all. And what else? I mean,
that was it.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, and we watched the ball drop at 12 o'clock. So that was pretty much it. But it was fun. I had a great time. I enjoyed myself.
And to be honest, it was just the two of us. The way things are nowadays, and they wanted you to stay in. We had no plans on going anywhere. Our plan was to stay in, and just the two of us. Drink some non-alcoholic wine, some snacks. Just watch the ball drop. That was our plan. That was our plan. Just the two of us.
Yeah, because normally we're in church. So our church had services for a 2-hour service actually.
Online, right.
But right before 10 minutes before midnight, the broadcast was over. So we got to watch the ball drop at midnight. Of course, we did the traditional little kissy kiss thing, But yeah, so we had a great time. I had a good time New Year's Eve. I wouldn't have preferred to sit on the couch, but normally I'm sitting in church. So really, what's the difference? I was watching sitting watching church online. It's all good though. It's all good. Right. I brought in with my boo. That's the most important thing, right? So, what did you do to bring in the new year? Did you have a party? Did you play some music? Did you dance? Somebody was telling me what did they say they did? They said they listened to video songs online, like they were listening to music and just enjoying themselves. They didn't watch the ball drop, they didn't watch a New Year's Eve, but they had the music on, they were jamming. That was my son, so they were just chilling. So what did you do? We want to know. Good morning, Donna Baptiste, my cousin. Hey, cuzzo. What did you do for New Year's Eve? You probably had a party because you like to party. So what did you and your boo do? Did y'all just stay home and chill, right? So you guys, I'm excited about 2021. And I want to caveat with this too. I am not mad at 2020, okay? I'm not mad at it. So many people are mad. I am disappointed in a lot of the things that happened in the world in 2020. I am very disappointed about COVID, about people getting COVID, about people dying. And I'm also always disappointed about just the crazy stuff people do in the world, hurting people, stealing, robbing, killing. You know, but I am not mad or upset about 2020, and I'm super excited about 2021. So our theme today, I said, from a dream to watch out now. Watch out, y'all, because 2021 is coming, and we're ready to do some great things. We hope you are too.
Because we feel that during 2020, we know a lot of things went on. The pandemic, you know, the issues everyone was having. You know, maybe people lost their jobs, maybe people were having financial issues, but all that was a setup for 2021. All that was, honestly, is to get you prepared for your new, get you to prepare for your new beginnings, get you prepared to walk into your destiny, to walk into your purpose, to do some things in 2021 that you've been wanting to do, that you've been preparing for a long time. So, you know, we look at 2020 as just God preparing us, God putting us in a position, God setting you up for greatness, for greater things to happen. What does it say? Your ladder will be greater. Come on now. When you look at 2020 and everything that's going on, and you say, well, I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that, and you couldn't, all you were doing was preparing yourself.
And you guys, you know, you gotta take that?
Yeah.
Oh, and you guys, you know what? So many people I know accomplished a lot of things in 2020. A lot of people just started all kinds of new things, fresh things. They had ideas that they implemented. They wrote books. They did a whole lot of things. Oh, we got a delivery coming, so that's why I had to take that call. So yeah.
Right, because you got Greene.
I digress. So we had some custom furniture made for our new house. You guys know we're in a new house. And so the furniture is on its way. I'm still super excited. So we won't be long this morning. But you guys, let's get right to it. James, I can hear you, babe. Go in the bedroom and close the door.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, y'all, we got 20 minutes and our furniture will be here. I'm so excited.
Right.
Maybe I'll show it to you one day. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, we went from a dream to having a vision, to setting some goals, creating some plans, and seeing the fruition come to life.
Right. And as I always say, when she talks about seeing the fruition come to life, I say what we're doing is we're actually walking in our purpose. Mm-hmm. You know, because purpose is nothing but vision that you can see. That's all it is.
And so our dream
was a product of your vision, and vision is purpose that you can see. So when you have a vision and you strive toward that vision, toward that goal that you want, and it comes to pass, all vision is purpose. That you know, everyone says, I want to know what my purpose is. You remember the book, Purpose Driven Life. What is your purpose? So if you have a vision, that's all vision is. It's purpose that you can see. It's your purpose coming to fruition, and now you can see it. You can see it manifested. Mm-hmm. You know,
y'all. So I did not write down what a dream is, but a dream is like a vision in your head. Honey, look at a dream for me. So a dream is almost like an idea. So I wrote down some definitions. An idea is a thought or suggestion as to a possible course of action. So a dream is just something that you visualize in your head, but at least when you have an idea, it's a thought or something that you want to bring to action. It's like something you were thinking about doing. You're thinking about bringing to action. Right. I talked to my son. I talked to my niece. I talked to my brother. Everybody's, even my sister, even my mother, they all got these ideas during 2020. They all got these things that they started in 2020 and ideas they're going to bring to fruition in 2021. So what's a dream, babe?
It's a series of thoughts or images occurring in a person's mind.
So idea and dream are very similar.
That's right.
The dream is in your mind. The idea is in your mind. But the idea is like a thought or something that you want to see. You're like, oh my gosh, that's a great idea. It's something that you want to see come alive. Right. You want to see, but a dream could just be something you're just thinking about. And it's just a dream.
And that's the thing. And that's what I like when she talked about dreams, how it's a thought in your mind or idea. Say, for example, you have an idea that, you know, I want to write a book. Maybe a book about my life. Maybe a book about something I want to do. It's a thought and a dream.
That can be brought to action.
But then to bring to the action, you have to have the vision for it. Now listen to what vision is. the ability to think about a plan, think about the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination.
Or
so
wisdom.
Right. So now if you have a dream, which is thoughts or images that's in your mind, and now the vision is the plan. The vision is the plan to get to that. The vision is the plan of that dream.
It's not the plan yet. It's not the plan
No,
yet.
it's the ability to think about it.
Okay, the vision is you're starting to see it bigger. You're starting to see how it can progress.
Right.
You're starting to, like see further with that idea. You're seeing a little bit further with it.
Because that's what it is. We always say, everyone, even in your marriage, even in your business, even for yourself, you have to have a vision. You have to think about your future and plan your future with wisdom. Because if you want to write a book or start a business or even get a new job, first you have to think about, okay, how do I go about that? How do I put that plan into action? Okay. And I need to use wisdom. Go ahead.
That's right. So first you had this dream. Then you wake up, you're like, that's a great idea. Mm-hmm. And then you start to visualize it, and that vision gets bigger and bigger, and you see further and further with it. So now what do? Do you know that the hand is a digital recorder for the brain? So now you got to write that vision, that dream, that idea down on paper. You know why? Because you are more apt to achieve your goal, because that's when it becomes a goal. When you write it down, now it becomes a goal, and you're more apt to achieve it because you've written it down, and now you can see it plainly on paper. Right.
So listen to what she's saying now. You have a dream. Now you have a vision, right? You're writing it. You're thinking about the plan, how to do that. Now you want to achieve the goal. And listen to what the goal is. The object of a person's ambition or effort toward a desired result.
So now that you've written it down, you know that this is what you want to accomplish. You have a desired result. You want a result from that vision, that dream, that idea that you have. Now you've written it down, and you say, this is my goal. This is what I want to accomplish. This is what I'm working towards in 2021. It's going to happen. But you gotta be serious about it. Like, you gotta know that this is what you want to accomplish, you want to do. So we're just talking about one goal right now. We're not talking about, there's so many goals and dreams and visions that we have. But what is that one goal, that one dream, that one vision that you want to work on in 2021?
So whatever your images or your thoughts are, and you want them to come to pass, and you're thinking about a plan on how to get to them, and then you put forth that effort to get to that desired result. You know what all that comes is a resolution. People talk about resolution for the new year. Let me tell you what resolution is. Resolution is a firm decision to do or not to do something.
Wow.
To do something. So you say, okay, you know what? I have an idea. I have a thought. I have a dream. Now I need to have a vision to get to that. I need to think of that plan, how to get to that. Now that I have the vision, the plan, I want to reach that goal. So you know what this year? This year is the resolution. This year is to make a firm decision to do it.
Firm.
Do what you've been thinking.
Firm.
Do what you put the plan to do, and do what that goal you want to reach. All of that is a resolution. So let me ask you, what is your resolution for 2021?
Right. And you know what? I used to say I'm not setting a New Year's resolution. Like, I don't really like the term New Year's resolution because people use it so lightly. But when you really look at the definition, it's a firm decision to do or not do something. I have several resolutions that I'm going to do in 2021. So I want you to write in the feed some of the resolutions that you have that you want to accomplish in 2021. And I'm going to tell you about 3 small resolutions that I set.
And let me tell you the second definition for resolution. And this is really good. The quality of being determined. The quality of being determined. See, like Cynthia said, people take resolutions lightly. Say, I'm gonna lose weight, or I'm gonna work out more, or I'm gonna start walking. You do it for the first couple of weeks or so, and then you stop. That's not determination. How do you expect your vision to come to pass? How do you expect to reach your goal? Okay, you had an idea, you had an image, you had a dream, right? You even put the plan into effect to reach that goal, but then you stopped. So it's not a resolution because you stop. You're not determined. Because when you're determined, you're going to keep pushing forward. No matter, I'm thinking everything's not going to be easy. Because like I always say, if it was easy, everyone would do it.
Everybody would do it.
It's not easy.
So
that's what makes the accomplishment greater, because you persevered through everything. You went through it, through the heartaches, through the pain, and you were determined, and you still made it through.
And I like what I hope you guys are following us. And I like what James is saying. So we went from a dream to an idea, to a thought, to a vision, to a goal, and which is the same as almost as a resolution, to now a plan. Now you got to create a plan to accomplish it. Now there's some little things that you want to do that you don't have to necessarily make a plan. You just got to do it. So I said I had 3 simple resolutions I said I was going to do in 2021. But you know what? I didn't wait until 2020 to start them. So one of my resolutions, I thought about it. I always tell my kids, brush your teeth at night. Or I'll ask them, are you brushing your teeth at night? And the reason why I say that, because I tell them, I said, I don't want you to grow up and be an older adult and your teeth be jacked up like mine. So I tell my kids, it's important. You got to take care of your teeth when you're young. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Because I had great teeth as a child. But the older I got, I wasn't taking care of them. I wasn't brushing them at night. So my first resolution was to brush my teeth at night.
And just think for a minute, that small resolution to be determined to do that. What does that do? Because when you eat dinner or when you eat a snack at night or whatever, then you go to bed, you're going to bed with everything you ate. You didn't brush your teeth to get all of that the decay out and everything out.
And sugar all sitting
right.
on
It's just sitting there all night long while you're sleeping.
So my goal was brush my teeth every night. So I told my husband that. So guess what? Now we hold each other accountable. We both brush our teeth at night now. Right. And sometimes he'll remind me, come on, babe, you brushing your teeth? Or I'll be like, all right, babe, come on, let's go brush our teeth. So now we got somebody to hold us accountable. So if you're single, find a friend to help you with these resolutions and goals that you set.
For marriages, for relationships, hold each other accountable. If you're single, have an accountability partner.
That's right.
That is a key, because that person you can call and say, or they could call you and say, are we doing this? Let's do it together. You can do it over the phone, talk about it, and then do it. That's the key to a lot of success, having an accountability partner. Someone that, trust me, everyone can't do everything alone. Sometimes you need some help. And having an accountability partner will help you get through it, will help you achieve the things you want to achieve. Because they'll walk you through it, they'll go with you through it. They'll take some of that burden. A lot of times, people can't handle all the burden by themselves. And sometimes if you have an accountability partner, what they do is take some of that burden off of you, take some of that burden for you, and help you through it.
Right. So my second easy, simple goal that I set, that I didn't necessarily have to have a plan, but I did come up with one, was to be more active. And so one of the first ways I said I would be active is I told James when he walks the dog in the afternoon to let's take the dog for a walk. So when James gets ready to walk the dog around the 3 or 4 o'clock time, he said, okay, babe, are we walking? So we get out and we walk the dog and we're getting in our more activity. And guess what? We don't just walk her. A lot of times we'll take a little jog with the dog, especially run up the hill with her. So
and I say it's not just walking her to go to the bathroom. We walk her a couple miles so we could get ours in.
That's true. That is very, 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 very true. The other thing was that I said I wanted to go outside and get fresh air every single day. So what I will do if it's raining or if I'm not taking the dog out. So when I take the dog out, I make sure I take really good deep breaths. I try to make sure that I recognize the sunshine, the fresh air, because we live in the country, y'all, so we got real fresh air. But if I'm not doing those things, I'll go out on our back patio and I'll go out there and I'll take some deep breaths and I'll just enjoy God's creation. So that's my way of self-care, of slowing down, of paying attention of what's around me, of being in the moment. Those were my 3 little goals. But y'all, let me tell you something about when you set a big goal, okay? So our big goal 2 years ago in 2018 was to build our forever home, what we call our forever home.
Well, she calls it.
We call it our forever home. We wanted to build a single level home that we would live in until I guess the day we die, whatever. And so that was one of our goals that we put on our goals list.
Transition.
Okay. that we put on our goals list in 2018. So in 2019, we started working on it. We came up with a plan. We knew that we had to get our finance, make sure our finances was in order. We knew that our credit report had to be in order. We had to figure out what area we want to live in, what kind of house we want. We needed a realtor. We needed a bank.
So let's put all that into perspective on what we've been talking about, right? We had an idea.
That's right.
An idea as we get older, we won't be able to go up and down the steps all the time.
Right.
So the idea was, maybe we need to move somewhere where everything's on one level.
That's right.
That was the idea. Then we had an image
thought.
of how it looked, because Cynthia had the image of, okay, if that's the case, I want the master bedroom on one side of the house and the other bedrooms on the other side of the house. That was the image in her mind.
Vision
that
growing.
Was, right.
That was
so now
vision.
We had to put the vision down. We had to make a plan. And like she said,
we had to set the goal down on paper.
And the plan was to get our credit right?
We had
to get our finances
the steps
right.
You're going to take to reach that goal.
Right. And then maybe even to sell the other home. So that was the plan of vision, the plan to put down. And what was the goal? The goal was to move in. The goal was to accomplish what we set forth.
To have it built.
Was to have it built and to move in. That was the goal. So we had the vision, which was the plan to get to it. Come on. So
what's your big dream, Donald?
And we had a resolution to do it last year because we started, what was last year? 2020. We started in 2019.
18.
So
we put it on our goals list in 18.
Right.
We started working on it in 19. And
so
it happened in 2020.
When the New Year's came from 2019 to 2020, that was our resolution to do it. We were determined. And that's what the resolution is, the determination to do something or not to do something. We were determined to do it. And in 2020, even during this pandemic, we did it. You know, that's why we say God is still in the blessing business. Because even though there was a pandemic, we still accomplished what we set out to. We still reached one of our goals. So now it's time to do a new goal. Now it's time to sit down. And that's where it comes in with our vision and goal setting party. We do that at the beginning of each year.
That's right.
So we have to have a vision goal setting party. We like to have it for everyone to join so you can set goals like we did. So you can have a vision. And we help you. We help you with your vision to help you come up with a plan so you can reach that goal that you set forth. Come on now.
So we know that sometimes we're your accountability partners. So we don't just come on, have our events. We don't just come on Breakfast with the Greenes and just one and done. No, we have the vision and goals party, and then we help you cultivate it. We support you. We can be your accountability partners throughout the year to make sure that you're accomplishing what it is that you set out to accomplish. So we want you to be a part of our vision and goals party. We have 3 of them this month, January 8th, 9th, and 10th. It's virtual, you guys. You can do it from the comfort of your home. You know, you don't necessarily have to have a big poster board. We recommend it.
Because what we're going to do is send you the information. We'll send you the documentation.
We're going to send you a free ebook, a workbook, electronic workbook that you can print it out or you can type into it
and
right on your computer.
And we're going to walk you through it.
We're going to walk you through coming up with your vision for 2021 and writing out your goals. Your spouse's goals, your goals, and then your joint goals together. Right. We don't just think that all your goals is in one.
Because we believe that if you're a couple, you should have goals together.
That's right.
Because when you have goals together, it allows you to grow together. It allows your communication to be better. It allows you to have accountability to each other. Because you can say, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And then we come together. Did you do your part? Yes. Did you do your part? Yes. And that allows us to go further and further, higher and higher. What did we say? We wanted to level up this year. We want to go to the next level. And you can't do that if you're in a marriage. You can't do that alone. Because what are you doing? You're leaving your spouse, your partner, if you're in a relationship, you're leaving them behind. And we want you to do this together. We want you to grow together.
So to prepare for the Vision and Goals party, we want you to think about, what are your dreams? What is your passion? What is your purpose? What ideas do you have? What have you been thinking about? What's on your mind? You know, what are you dreaming about? We want you to start thinking about those things so that when you come to the Vision and Goals party on January 8th, 9th, or 10th, and we chose 3 days because Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We want to be flexible
for some people.
We want to be flexible. Right. So husband and wife can find the perfect time for them to get on there together. So go to Couples Goals 2021.eventbrite.com and get registered now. Couplesgoals.eventbrite.com. And we're going to work with you. We're going to walk you through on some different things to help you come up, first of all, with a vision for your marriage, a vision for your future, a vision for 2021.
Because trust me, everyone, and I mean everyone, has an idea. Everyone has an idea or image in their mind. It's a matter of taking that idea, putting it on paper, and trying to reach it. You know? That is the key. Because if you have an idea, don't you want that to come to pass? Don't you want that to come to fruition? Don't you want that to manifest? And how do you do that? You do that by taking that idea, writing it down, and then creating a plan to reach that idea or to reach that goal. That's what it's all about. It's about taking that vision taking that idea, that dream, that image that you have in your mind, putting it down on paper. And then say, okay, I have it down on paper. Now is the vision part. I have to have a plan to reach it. Right? Come on now. Come on. Then
the plan is the next step after
the vision. Then it's the goal because you want to reach that. And then when you say, you know what, I'm going to make that my resolution. I'm determined to reach it by a certain time. And the key is, when it's a couple doing it, you can always celebrate many milestones. It's nothing wrong with celebrating, because trust me, when you're a couple and you're doing something together, not only do it hold you accountable, it opens up communication where you can always talk about it. You know, people say, well, we don't talk anymore. We talk to couples and say, we don't talk anymore. We don't talk like we used to. But do you have a vision? Do you have a plan? So that's something you can always talk about. You can always talk about your plan. How are we going to reach it? Okay. Even if your plan takes 5 years, after the first year, you can bring it back up, talk about it more. After the second year, even talk about it more as you strive to get there more and more and more. And that is the key. Go ahead, baby.
So we want to celebrate your wins in 2021.
Right.
What was your win in 2020? What was your win in 2020? What did you do in 2020 that was a vision or a dream or a goal and you accomplished it?
That's right.
Share it so we can celebrate you. Share it so we can tell everybody about it. Tell us what it is that you accomplished in 2020. Doesn't have to be anything big like buying a house, building a house. But what was it? What did you accomplish in 2020? Share it with us.
Because trust me, you're celebrating because you achieved something. And there's nothing wrong with achievements. People celebrate achievements all the time. When you graduate high school, when you graduate college, you know, when you graduate law school, whatever the case may be, aren't you celebrating that? Mm-hmm. That is an achievement. That's right. Why don't you celebrate something that you achieved between the two of you? Something that you achieved even by yourself. That, you know what? I wanted to write this book. I wrote this book and I achieved it on my own. Let's celebrate.
And you know what? I'll tell you something I achieved in 2020. I didn't gain the COVID-15 everybody's been talking about. Oh my gosh, I would have been upset if I had gained COVID-15. I honestly stayed around my same weight, maybe 2 or 3 pounds more, but I maintained my weight throughout 2020, you guys. I'm super proud of that. Super, super, super proud, because I refused to just sit around all day long. So I'd work and I'd get up and I'd move around. I honestly didn't do a whole lot of exercising, but what I did do was make sure I ate right. I tried to make sure I didn't eat crazy snacks late at night. Somebody kind of influences me in that area. But if I ate a snack late at night, I tried to let it be something like grapes or tangerine or something, you know. But yeah, so what are some small or big, that you accomplished or something that you did in 2020 that you're super proud of? Share it with us. We want to know. We want to celebrate with you.
And the key is, now let's prepare 2021.
Yes.
So
are you ready?
So then when the end of 2021 comes, we have something to celebrate at the end of 2021 going into 2022. Because trust me, I know you want to accomplish something this year. So just think for a minute. Say COVID is over and everything goes back to normal. You could go out, you could have crowds, the movies, whatever the case may be, right? Think of the things you're going to do. Think of the things you want to accomplish. Why don't you talk about them right now before it's over? So when that time comes, you're prepared. All you're doing is setting yourself up for greatness. All you're doing is setting yourself up to achieve the things you want to achieve, to be where you want to be. Because we always say, not only couples, people should be evolving. As time goes on, things change. Just think about it in the computer industry. Don't they change? You have Windows 2000, Windows 2008, Windows 2010, Windows 2016. Doesn't that always change?
Mm-hmm.
So if all of that changes, we should be changing also.
That's right. That's right.
Because they always find bugs in the old system and come out with a new software. You know, don't you want to do things new? Don't you want to achieve some new things?
Mm-hmm.
Why stay the same and try to complete the same things?
So y'all, 2021, we got some dreams. You better watch out now. We're not going to share with you on this feed, on this show, what they are. You got to be in our Vision and Goals party.
Because we're going to put ours down. Exactly.
We're all going to share some of our biggest dreams, some of our biggest ideas, our biggest goals. And the thing I like about our Vision and Goals party, we encourage you. Everybody encourages and supports one another. You know, we share some of our things on our boards, and people clap you. People give you ideas. People support you. People start collaborating. So great things happen in those Vision and Goals parties. So make sure you register at couplesgoals2021.eventbrite.com. I put it in the feed. I'm going to go back and put it in the description. But you guys, we are so excited for you.
All we're trying to do is just prepare you for greatness. Prepare you for your purpose. Yes. You know, because we truly believe everyone was put on this earth for a purpose. If you were married, God put the two of you together for a purpose. God put you on this planet, even if you're single, for a purpose. We want to help you discover what that purpose is, and we want to help you strive to get to that. Because if you're passionate about something, that could be your purpose. Because all purpose is a source of your passion.
So you guys, we're excited for you. We're excited for you. We're excited for 2021. We're looking forward to seeing you in the Vision and Goals party. Get registered today because it's going to fill up quickly. And we'll send you all the information, send you your free workbook. And we just want to say again, Happy New Year. And remember, if you build it, it will last. God bless you guys and have a great rest of the day. Have a great New Year too.
Just prepare.